Good morning. This is the Great Basin Fire Potential Briefing, Sunday, July 17th. On the impact map, lots going on. Another round of monsoonal showers and thunderstorms. We see the yellow and green dots. Also, some moderate breezes, not super strong, but 15 to 25 miles per hour, combined with low humidity. Um, the big issue is we have ongoing fires in these areas of lightning. But it's up here in Idaho. We've had a couple of new starts that have gone about a dozen acres in the timber, and tomorrow a very strong but dry cold front will be passing through the region. Winds up there tomorrow, gusting in the 40s, along with humidity below 20%. That's a critical event there. We'll have to monitor that very carefully. Um, we still have moderate breezes here in northern and western Nevada. Still monsoonal lightning going on, and there will be new starts, but this is the upteenth day in a row of lightning in those areas. The higher humidity will probably prevent those starts from getting big anytime soon. We start drying things out in the north, or at least just getting drier breezes behind that cold front on Tuesday, but still the monsoonal thunderstorms on the wetter side lingering across the central Great Basin. I had another round of lightning, mainly in southern areas yesterday, and a lot of it fairly recent, nocturnally, where you see the yellows and oranges. There was some precipitation with it on the left, but we continue with the new starts in the red circles, recent fires in the yellow. You can see some of the new starts we're getting now up in the central mountains of Idaho, where they have been drying out. It's been quite dry up in northern and western areas. You can see the percent of normal near 0%. We see that dark red, but you can see how much above normal we've been all across Utah, even edging into parts of eastern Nevada with that prolonged monsoon activity. And that higher humidity and showers has taken the edge off of some of the 100-hour fuels here in Nevada where they were in the red at or below 5%. That critical area or driest area has shifted further north into parts of Idaho and into far western Nevada, but still here any established fires can grow. Now, we're talking about some of the new fires in Idaho. These are some of the fuel charts. Up in the Salmon Chalice, you can see how quickly their ERCs have risen above normal and are approaching the 90th percentile. Also quite dry in the Boise National Forest, above normal and quickly rising. Satellite imagery shows high pressure over the Four Corners, pumping up that next round of monsoonal moisture. Also, some clouds getting enhanced with partly monsoonal moisture and part cold front coming in from the northwest. But you can see this front by itself does not have a ton of moisture with it. So for today, some showers and monsoonal showers where you see the areas in the green. Otherwise, there's that very strong cold front near Seattle right now. So start enhancing the winds off the Sierra. We do have high risk for the northern Sierra. It'll be quite windy there and breezy further northwest. You can see where we've been greened out with the moisture and where things are still critically dry and where we're still kind of borderline here in the yellow. Humidities mostly in the teens in a lot of areas. Not that bone dry single digit stuff just yet. We see the winds kicking in off the Sierra front here, gusting near 30 in the dark orange and purples. The rest of the winds you see here are outflow boundaries from thunderstorms in the afternoon, and this is on the left here, the thunderstorm locations that we expect later today. Now for tomorrow, more monsoonal moisture pushing across southern areas, but the big story, this deep low pressure that was over Seattle, tracking across northern Montana, tight packing of these height lines, and the dry punch of air will be the big concern. We do have high risk for winds up here in Idaho, and here's the reason why. You can see not just those orange colors, but those purplish colors indicate gusts getting into the mid 40s all across northern and eastern Idaho into western Wyoming. There comes a point further east you go, the fuel's maybe not quite super critical yet, but still any small fire has the ability to grow rapidly in these winds. Moderate breezes a bit further south over northern Nevada. I see the humidity on the right-hand side. In the teens in a lot of those areas, and in the timber, that's good enough to burn. There's actually a 7% up here. That's a bit of a downslope effect. You get off the mountains there right on the Montana-Idaho border. Otherwise, monsoonal effect still in play with higher humidity further south. On Tuesday, things quiet down a bit. We have high pressure overhead, still lingering monsoonal showers. We see the green, higher humidity in the air mass where you see the areas in the black. 7-day on the right, no high risk. Humidity is still fairly high in the monsoonal affected areas in the south, starting to dry out further north. Winds, some moderate breezes in northwest Nevada and parts of central and eastern Idaho. Still have to watch that if new fires grow with the previous day's winds. 3-day precipitation totals through here. You can see wetting down, wetting rain in that darker green. And further down the road on Wednesday, we dry things out. High pressure building in across the area. Monsoonal activity starts diminishing, at least Wednesday, Thursday as well. For the most part, maybe an isolated thunderstorm over the central Nevada mountains. Another trough of low pressure carving out across the Pacific Northwest may start increasing the winds. But then the next round of monsoonal moisture pushes in on Friday, again across the eastern areas and up into eastern Idaho as well. And then that monsoonal moisture gets fairly large across the southern half of the geographic area. And Saturday, still dry in the north. 7-day precip totals and the 8 to 14 day, just a very hot period the last week of July. Very dry up in the north, but again, moist with above normal precipitation from the monsoon, both in the southern half of Nevada and probably the southern half of Utah as well. And this concludes our briefing. Have a great day.